Hello everyone, welcome to my class. My name is Runqiao Du. I am the artistic director of Runqiao Du Ballet coaching. A very new program. It will be 1 year in August. So we're only 6 months old, I guess, a little bit more. Welcome. Let's have this class together, and some of the combinations, if it's slow, please just pay attention to what I'm doing. Just, for all of us have been teaching and taking online classes for some time now, and some of the wonderful things has happened in this whole process. I discovered a total new way of teaching and communication with people and share ideas and receiving great energy and feedback from you. And at the same time, I found an absolutely new, beautiful way to teach, to share my knowledge and share my experience with you. And this class certainly has been a big component of it. So I started teaching actually 3 times a week, nearly 3 years ago. And I'm so proud. This is one of my proudest thing actually in my professional career, that I kept this open live show. Not a video, we don't edit, live for nearly 3 years. It is just quite a journey, but along the way I get to meet people like you. Thank you very much for tuning in, and let's have a great class together. So first, let's do reverence. Ready? It's the first combination. Let's go to plie right away. Keep it arm second position, just 2 demi plies, simple. In first position, 1 and 2, 3, allongé 4, grand plie 6, tendu second position. Repeat, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, grand plie 6, 7 and 8. Fourth position, 2 demi plies, 2, 3, 4, grand plie 6, 7, and 8. Arm forward. This is a shoulder to your right. 1, to the left if we start the right side. We do 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And arm towards your shoulders. 6 and 7 and 8. Grand plie 2, 3, 4. Grand plie 2, 3, and 4. Arm from second position to third. We do 1, reach out, 2, 3, and 4. Pull the bra all the way back, and 6. Open 7 and 8. Plie, rolled heel foot up, and balance. Actually, we do, yes, tendu and first position balance in first position, and we just finish with a little plie. Okay? Preparation, please. In fifth position, after we do port de bras forward and back, tendu to second position. And port de bras to the bar, away from the bar. Now you do. Okay. Left side, please. Let's do tendu from fifth position. We do accent in, 3 tendus and plie. We do and 1 and 2 and plie 3 and 4. Inside leg back and 2 and plie 3 and 4. To the side, 1 and 2, 3, coude pied and 4. Press your heels, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. To the back, 1 and 2, plie 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Side and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, heel, 6, press, 7, 8, and finish. Okay, accent in. Preparation. In this combination, we have a press heel step. This is a very old school, it's a very traditional step. How I learned at the beginning, I remember I felt it was very strange because we know we're not supposed to sit in the supporting side. But this step was taught, not supposed to shift your weight to the center, but press this heel down. Now, if you try it, you can't help to shift your supporting rotator to the side. And that's just how the hip is designed. Now, this is one of the situations, really, you have to find the muscular support and find the purpose of this step. The purpose of this step is for your heel to feel the resistance of pressing down and pushing up. So you go out, not, this is a very new way to do it, is shift this weight and then come back, and has its purpose. But the traditional way, the classical way, is not shifting your weight, simply by pressing the heel down and pushing back up. Pressing the heel down with the pressure and push up this way. Okay, it will take a little time for you to get used to, but this is a very effective exercise for your ankle to feel the resistance. Okay, let's go to the left side, please. Great. Okay. As you can see, the exercise itself, it's not fancy, it's not long, it is not intricate or very complicated. For me at this moment, I have to provide exercise that is appropriate for online teaching. For example, just you and I, you're watching it perhaps from a TV screen, from a computer screen, and some people even watch from a phone. So the combination itself cannot be overly intricate, overly complicated, because that loses value. So this is not for me to give you a show, for me to entertain you. It's not. It's you and I work together, having this exercise moment together. So at this moment, the appropriateness becomes most important for both of us. I wanted the moment, the exercise, to serve you well, to serve you in the best way possible in the circumstance that we're in. So I want it to be super clear, super clean, not overly complex. Okay? So the Tendu, it is about Tendu. Jete is about the Jete. It is not about a lot of complicated elements to it. And I think this is very important for anyone who teaches online classes. Has to be super clean, just because the distance we have itself, and it requires the instructions and the exercise to be super constructive and clear in order to serve a better purpose. Next combination, Jete. So we do accent in again, and 1 and 2 and 3, like a fondue position, and 4 to the side, 1 and 2, keep changing position, 3 and 4, 3 Jete to the side, 2, 1, 2, 3, and piqués. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's inside, effort devant. Now we go from the back. 1, 2, open your knees. 3 and 4. Keep a rotation. 1 and 2. Keep a rotation. 3 and 4. 3 to the back. 3 to the side. And piqué. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 5th. Okay. One more time. We have 1 and 2. Coup de pied and 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 3 to the front, 3 to the side, and piqués 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The whole thing reverse. Okay, let's try it. I feel starting to get warmed up already. It's like from mid of my spine, I feel the heat. And the ballet warm-up is very beautiful. It's very different from, let's say, I go out there running around the block for like 20 minutes. A different type of warm. You know, I'm not sweat come dripping down, but the warmth I'm talking about, it's internal. It's from inside out. Yeah, it's only ballet class can provide. It is not like I am out of breath and all sweaty and everything. It's not, but it's very subdued. It's from inside, which is really nice and coming from ballet exercises. Okay, let's go to the left side. Let's do, we do rondo jambe par terre and 6, 7, and 8. We do 1 and 2 and front and back and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 to the back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Just like this, 2 times through. 1 and 2 and plie and 2 with a brush. 5 and 6, plie, 7 and 8. To the back. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, plie, 7 and 8, just like that. Then we do pull the breath back, 2, 3 and 4, forward, 6, 7, tendu front. We do port de bras forward, away from the bar, grand rond de jambe all the way to the front, and we finish the left side. Actually, make a little adjustment. We do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do grand rond de jambe first. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Then do the back and 2, plie, stay in plie, grand rond de jambe, 7, 8. Again, front and 2, plie, plie, grand rond de jambe, 6, 7, and 8. Back and 2, plie, plie, arm grand rond de jambe, 7 and 8. Same thing. Put the bra back, forward, inside leg, forward, lift, away from the bar, to arabesque, grand rond de jambe all the way to the front, and we finish. Okay, preparation. Circles, rond de jambe. A couple things I want to keep in mind. This circle of yours has to be even in consistency. So I'm looking at it, a foot, let's say, go to 12 o'clock, if this is the clock. The 12 o'clock has to go to 3 o'clock, then all the way to 6 o'clock before you can come into the center of that clock. So it's a complete 180 degrees. So visualize, if there's a pencil tip and the tip placed on the tip of your toes. So on the paper, on the floor, we should see just a beautiful, consistent half circle. You should not see any jagged line, especially from the side, from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. This half quarter circle should not be shortened. That asks us, this leg, to be fully engaged the entire way. And particularly from the side to the back, keep it open. Relax your hip flexor. So your leg has to be as long, as far away from your hip as possible. So what is not right is you stagnate this circle inside of your hip flexor. So this circle is restricted and short. We want this circle to be long and big and open. Open your both of your hip flexors. Not only one, both of them open So this circle will have the consistency that you're looking for in the circle. Same thing at 45 degrees. Reach open all the way to the back, not cut and short. Left side. Let's do fondue to the front, arm flat. 1 and 2, gentle tendu, releve. Repeat to the side, 5 and 6, tendu, 7, releve, 4. To the back, 1 and 2, 3, arm 4, inside foot to coup de pied, 5 and 6, and all the way around, 7, brush 8. Back to gentle tendu, no plie, 1, 2, just tendu, releve, 1, 2, tendu, releve, 1, 2, tendu, releve, inside foot, 5, coup de pied, outside foot, 6, 7, 8. And then we finish the back fifth position. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, and 6, 7, and little brush 8. Back, all the way around, on the dome. Okay? All right, thank you. two different energy in Fondue. Resist your way down. The plie part is the melting part, is the to melt part. I prefer on the way up, have different dynamic. It creates a contrast, and also from a logical point of view, on the way up, it should have more energy. Especially association with something like a jump. Let's say this is going to be a slow down and jump. So the energy asking for to go up, it's sharp, more, it's quicker. It needs asking your muscle to have a reactive sensation to it. So therefore, it has to reflect in a combination. 1 and 2 resist, 3, 4. More dynamic. Little faster, come on the way up. Okay, left side. Very good. Let's do round the jump en l'air. We do 5 and 6, 7 and 8. En l'air accent out. We do 1 and 2 and 3 to the side 4. Repeat. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Third time we do 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Left 1 and 2 and back and side. 2 and 2 and back and side. 3 and 2 back écarté derrière, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So only one arm double en l'air. So you do 1, 3 times, the third time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and double and 6 and 7 and 8. Left 1 and 2 and back side. 1 and 2 and back and side. 1 and 2 back relevé and double. Fifth inside foot arabesque and finish. Okay, ready? Stretch your calf a little bit. The accent of rond de jambe en l'air is out. Okay, make sure. So I come back and out, 3 and 4, and reach, and reach. When I said go out, it's more than just stretch your knees. We talk about the hip flexor. This area right here is very important. A lot of dancer students have a hip issue. Hurt hip issue. And I think that's a result of extra unnecessary tension. The sensation of grip is hurting the ligaments, and this is my observation. So I always encourage and instruct the students to release the hip, to open the hip. Don't go to unnecessary, inappropriate heights when you are not ready. Your leg can only need to be as high as the appropriate, correct alignment allows you. So if I have to tuck or pulling or make other adjustments with my upper body in order to get my legs up, or compromise, worst part is a compromised integrity of my supporting leg knee in order to get the height of this leg, sacrifice, compromise everything else, then this height of this leg loses its value. Any professional can see it. Okay, this is a wrong approach just because you sacrifice all other things and it becomes the alignment is wrong, and therefore this line isn't good for ballet. So that's what I recommend. You have to set up your priorities. The priority is based on the solid correctness of the position, rotation, and the stability of the supporting leg, which is weight, hip over the toes. Truly on your leg. Never compromise this, never. You never put your knee away from your toes, any shape or form, because your knee is not designed to be manipulated this way. It's not. Based on that, now you work on your elevation of the leg. You have to set your priorities straight. Yeah? And I have to say, the leg can go as high as you can when it's turned out. When this hip is down and in. This way, the leg has possibility to really go high. The leg cannot go up if my bottom is flared up, my hip is turned in. This is when we're forced to put a lot of tension and stress on our hip flexor. This is when the injury happens. So there's a cause for every issue. And I believe that if we approach ballet in a structural, sound way, many things, many injuries and problems can be avoided. Okay? So, anyhow, rond de jambe en l'air, what degree? 45 degrees. Here, little higher. But in normal circumstances, 45 degrees, that's it. The foot comes in right around your calf. Very appropriate, very useful height for us. Okay? Left side, please. do. We do this frappe goes solo coup de pied and 1 directly down to the floor. Hold 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we do double. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we do coup de pied 5 and 6. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And back, hold 2 and 3, hold 4 and 5 and 7 and 8. And double, 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 double. Coup de pied. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. And finish. Okay, so clear. I don't want to brush. I don't want to airborne. For today, for us, directly to the floor. To the floor. It's like sharp. Toes arrive. Not brushing, not airborne. Okay? Let's try. Okay. Stretch your calf a little bit. Ready for the left side? Take a breath. Let's do it. We do Developpe devant to the side first. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now watch from here. We do and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Very different. And 5 and 5. Leg, shoulder, head, get there at once. So we have to start 2 and 3 and 4 and head and 6. Tendu, still back, 7 and 8. To the side again. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Écarté derrière. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. Switching to 7 and 8 and 7, 8 directly into attitude. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Finally arabesque and 6, 7 and 8. Go to the left side. Right, left together. Go to the left side, goes like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, added to 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Arabesque. 6, 7, 8. Finish. Okay, let's try it. Okay. We'll rest a little bit before we go to the left side. Ready? Left. Okay, let's do grand pas mon. We'll do accent out. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. En quad, 1 each. Then continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do balance 1, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Back, side, front, and side. Back, side, front, back, front. Fifth. That's all. Okay? Ready? Stretch your calf. Just like a fondue, grand battement has two different timing as well. In this case, you accelerate on the way up, as though if you're going to do a grand jete in the center. Grand battement as quickly, as strong as possible. On the way down, hold it. Slow down. Resist your way down. That's how you create a big grand jete with a beautiful curvature. The consequences if you grand battement front and you drop this leg too quick, then you see a jete, the grand jete in the center. Beautiful up and drop vertically. Why? Because this leg coming down brought you down. You have to sustain the height, resist, allow the transformation of your weight, the entire body, the back leg, all the way to the front. That's where the beautiful curvature happens. Otherwise, you go up, you come down this way. It has to go up, it come down in a diagonal. That's where the beautiful grand jete happens on stage. The ones that we really love. Okay? Let's try the left side, please. Right. Excellent. Stretch the calf a little bit. Last thing we do, let's do a stretch. Just port de bras, leg on the bar, devant, port de bras forward and back, to the side, to the leg, away from the leg, arabesque, forward and back, leg off, penché forward, come back, left side. Okay. Okay, let's do left side. one of the benefit, I always like to think the good things, even coming from seemingly very impossible situations. So in the last 3 years, I have been kept in pretty good physical condition. I mean, this is, I was joking about it 2 years ago. I said, if I was able to do like a clean double tour, I'm go back to dancing. I'm go by the teaching situation. I'm go back. But the thing is, to be somewhat, not necessarily in shape, but be alert. Be alert. For example, for me to give the combination, to be honest, I do very little prepare. I did a little preparation today because I want to have a little bit of variety in music. I don't really prepare. I mean, I just ask myself what my body feels like of the day. I want to keep it spontaneous and I want to keep it real and transparent and to be true, to be the moment. Because if I prepared a class the night before, that was the body and the mind of the night before, last night. I wanted to have my body and mind right now, at this moment, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, East Coast time. What I can produce, this is valuable to me. So in order for me to give a combination right on the spot and have a communication with you and then do this combination with the music and to understand the length of the music, not short, not long, just enough. This part itself, it requires alertness, requires my mind to be sharp. In this particular case, not just my mind has to connect with my body. So I feel really great to benefit from the ballet lessons myself, not only just teaching a giving class to you or my students, but I am personally myself have been benefiting from taking ballet classes in the way that, in the regular way. So that's a gift to me. And I like to keep it, this sharpness of my mind and somewhat in shape physically. So I encourage everybody to keep it, whatever that you do, you can take class every day, 3 days a week, or once a week, or even once every 2 weeks, but as long as keep it consistent. Keep the journey however you can, physically, your time-wise, but keep it consistent. I think the benefit of participating in ballet is just absolutely tremendous. And I'm so happy I can be a part of it with you, and we have this connection together, and both you and I benefiting from this absolutely wonderful art form together. I feel very, very fortunate. Thank you. Thank you very much to be a part of this journey with me. See you next time. Thank you.